is the baby bird situation, which won't be a situation next year because unlike last year, we're actually going to block it off before we have this issue again. Oh, here's Daddy. I better hold off and there he is. Okay, stand by. And Daddy just went in the nest. And there he goes. Off to find some more food. Okay, back to the video. Alright, so on our porch we have this weird little piece of construction that supports the railings in the deck above. And it left this little void, and bluebirds have put a nest in this little void. You can see all these little beaks sticking out. They're their babies. But the babies got to a certain size where I think what they were doing is wanting to come to the entrance for where Mama and Daddy bring the food in. And originally, those two little pieces of wood that are now nailed on there weren't there. And so they would just get to the edge and fall right off. And I found them just sitting on the porch, which was not comfortable, I'm sure, for them. So we added this baby bird catching box, which is a box that I got from Costco, and it's got a little bit, a little blanket inside, and it works really well. It's right below, so when they pop out that hole, they drop right into the box, and then we collect them with a gloved hand so we don't get human stink on them, head up the ladder, and then pop them right back in that hole. And we believe there's 4 babies. Mama just went in the nest. You can hear all the babies. They all want whatever it is Mama got. And there she goes. And we check the baby bird catch box every 10 to 15 minutes from dawn to dusk because the sun kind of, hits the box and there's no way to shade it, and we don't want the babies to get too hot. And we've been doing this for 4 days now. So hopefully these guys fledge pretty soon because leaving the house for more than 10 to 15 minutes at a time would be great. Hi! Hello! Who do you have back there, huh?
Are you using the light?
I don't think so.
I think I'm
Who's up there? You got one beak. Who else is up there?
I don't think it was working.
I can see them. So it turns out when these little guys are ready to jump out of the nest, like on purpose and not on accident, they actually don't go very far. They're supposed to hang out in nearby trees and bushes and their parents still feed them, but we don't have nearby trees and bushes here. So to help them out with this, we set up our Christmas tree right below the nest so that once they're out, if they need to, they can hop around and then get into our Christmas tree where they can then be fed and be safe. Here's our first successful little fledgling fellow. Yeah, so cute. Just hanging out waiting for someone to come feed him. Here we think is Bubba with both parents. Not exactly sure what's going on, but Bubba is on top of our bark chip pile.
I should look at Bubba's location because this could be some of it.
Currently what we're experiencing is a large Very important moment of decision. As you can see, we have a nestling that's trying to make the decision if she wants to become a fledgling or not, but is currently deciding that standing on a ledge is a good idea. Close enough. She is obviously perchable. I think this is one of our little boys. So we're not sure really if this is little boy number 1 or little boy number 2, but we got the scope out. And here is one of the little male bluebirds. And he was fed just a little while ago, hanging out, doing his thing. Kind of leaning towards bluebird male number 2 and not number 1, which we called Bubba, just because Bubba's voice sounded different, and we think that we heard number 2 from this direction earlier. Little girl is still in the nest.